Hi, this is Trepacer. Welcome to Trepacer Saturday Horror Reviews, and I have a double treat for you. This is going to be two horror reviews. This one first, as promised in my blog this morning, I went back to the Hammer Horror Classic, which has 4 movies in it, and this time I used 1969's, I believe, Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed. There it is. Starring, of course, the great Peter Cushing as Baron von Frankenstein. Also stars the lovely Veronica Carlson as Anna, and Freddie Jones as Professor Richter, and Simon Ward as Carl. And basically, this story, which is the 5th entry in the Hammer Frankenstein series, begins with von Frankenstein basically on the run, and he goes to this little town where he rents a room from Anna, who runs a boarding house. Okay, and Anna is the fiance of, or her fiance is Carl, who works in a mental institution. Okay, and Baron von Frankenstein has come there to actually meet up with a Dr. Brent, who he's been corresponding with, okay, in the secrets of life and death. And he's basically come to the town to basically meet up with Dr. Brent and find out what his secret, because Dr. Brent has figured out a secret that von Frankenstein wants to find out. And basically, when he arrives at the town, he finds that Dr. Brent has basically gone mad because of his correspondence with Frankenstein. He's driven himself mad, and he's in a mental institution, and they don't think he's going to get better. Okay, so von Frankenstein, using an alias, of course, discovers that Carl, who works at the institution as a doctor there, has been stealing drugs. So he basically blackmails Carl and Anna into helping him, becoming his assistants, because his plan, because he didn't get the secret from Brent before he went nuts, is to basically kidnap Dr. Brent, okay, and take his brain, which is sick, and transport it into a new body, and then cure that brain, and then find out the secret that he needs. Okay, and this is, of course, a Hammer film, and it's, great atmosphere and nice and bloody, and Peter Cushing as Baron von Frankenstein is great as usual. He's just deliciously evil in this movie as well, and Veronica Carlson as Anna is absolutely a gorgeous woman, and just, ooh, and also special mention to Simon Ward, who plays Carl, the reluctant, of course, because they're being blackmailed into working with von Frankenstein. Of course, he would turn them in for him stealing the drugs, which he's actually stealing to help Anna's mother, who's in the mental institution. Okay, and of course they get blackmailed into basically working as assistants. And the great thing is the basic plot, again, like I said before, is for them to kidnap, Dr. Brent, okay, and transport his sick brain from his body and put it into a healthy body, and and then cure that brain. And like I said, this is a great addition to the Hammer horror. It's Peter Cushing, like I said, is deliciously evil, and the atmosphere is great as usual. And you feel for the characters, especially Anna and Carl, who's being reluctantly blackmailed into helping Frankenstein do his evil experiment. And it's just a great atmosphere, a great movie. And without spoiling it, the way I think people will be satisfied with the ending. Let's put it that way. People will be satisfied with the ending. I think there's a lot of things in the movie that you go, but the ending, I think, is a satisfactory ending. Exactly, it ended, I think, the only way with a kind of a true justice. Exactly, if I put it that way, I want to put it that way. But again, Peter Cushing, great as Frankenstein, and also a special mention to Freddie Jones as well. He plays Professor Richter, and I don't want to spoil what his character is, but special mention to him. And also, there's another actor who plays, I forgot his, Thorley Walters, who plays Inspector First. He's kind of a prickly kind of guy who's going around experimenting, investigating all these murders that are happening around Frankenstein, and he's going around and trying to catch up with Frankenstein. And he's a bit of a priss, to put it, and he's, sniffing, I forgot what they call that. He sniffs things, and he's very droll and very funny. Okay, and he has an assistant that works with him who always, and they're kind of comic relief in a way, even though it's a serious subject, murder and stuff, and kidnapping and all that stuff, and brain transplanting and everything else. But it's a great movie, and definitely worth getting and enjoy watching. And now I want to see the other entries into the Frankenstein series. Okay, because this one was a nice, really good entry. Okay, overall, I'm going to give Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed. I'm going to give it a 7.5. Okay, there's one thing in the movie that I didn't, well, actually two things in the movie I didn't really like, which I don't want to spoil. But other than those two things, this was a good entry into the Frankenstein series. Okay, 7.5. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you've seen Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. And if you like this review, please hit the subscribe button down below. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.